Well, a good Thursday to you. The Seattle Kraken are in Toronto to take on the Maple Leafs in NHL play. Seattle's coming off a big 8-1 win over Montreal to begin the road trip, but they'll be without the guy who scored a natural hat trick Tuesday. Brandon Montour is with his wife for the birth of their second child. So coming up from Coachella Valley, Cale Fleury to fill his place. Fleury says he'll just try to concentrate on playing his game.
I think I just gotta kind of stick to what I do best. Just move the puck quick, play physical D, and then like you said on the power play, just kind of get it to the guys who are known for scoring up there, move the puck, kind of take my shots if I have a lane.
I got a lot of experience with Cale over the last handful of years, and a lot of trust and confidence in his game, and that goes to the power play as well. He's going to be able to step in and know exactly what we're doing in terms of breakouts and what we're trying to accomplish. So he should be full confidence to deliver tonight. It's a hometown game, and it's not just for Shane. It's a hometown game for Tanev. It's a hometown game for somewhat Jared McCann. So but they're always big games. They're always important games when you're coming back home, and this one I think is the first time for Shane coming to Toronto to do it. So it will be special.
Games being broadcast on both King 5 and Kong TV. Well, the Seahawks continue preparing to take on the Rams Sunday at Lumen Field in Seattle. Wide receiver DK Metcalf missed only the second game of his career last week. In that loss to the Bills, Coach Mike Macdonald has high hopes Metcalf will be able to play this Sunday against the Rams.
I know you're going to ask about DK. Guys doing a great job, confident. Still not going to practice today. Optimistic for tomorrow, so we'll kind of play it day by day. But if anybody else you want to ask, you can go ahead. But I know you're going to ask about that one, so we'll knock it out.
LA's coming in off a 30-20 win over Minnesota with the help of Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp returning from injuries. For Mike Macdonald, he sees the Rams offense starting and clicking thanks to Matthew Stafford.
Well, he's tough as crap. I know that. I mean, this guy's he's as tough as they come. Just the arm talent from all the angles and stuff. I mean, everybody sees like kind of the wow throws, but there's a lot of them. So we respect him on that, and just the savviness and the control of their system, what they're asking him to do on a down in, down out basis, I think is pretty cool. So he's a heck of a player.
LA comes into Sunday's game averaging over 100 yards a game on the ground with 8 rushing touchdowns. Macdonald says they've been shoring up the run defense and hope they'll take a step forward this Sunday.
Well, I think it's our attitude, and I think the guys are steadfast in wanting to improve, and we're figuring out what we do best too. And so right now we're not executing at the highest level, and I just feel really confident in our guys. And having another week at the linebacker position with Ernest in here, having a full week of preparation, being healthy up front, just we're gonna get it figured out. At some point it's gonna start to click. It's kind of like a puzzle when it all fits together. And look, if I was a fan out there, I'd be wanting to see progress too. Just like as the head coach, we want to see us, grow and become a dominant defense. And we're gonna get there. It's just it's a process right now, and you got to be married to the process. You can't skip steps because you want better results. You got to keep going through it, and that's what we're doing.
Seattle and LA kickoff Sunday at 1:25 with the game broadcast on Fox TV. The first round of the District 5 1B volleyball tournament was held last night. The higher seeds had the brooms in hand because there was nothing but sweeping going on. Moses Lake Christian swept 3 from Pateras. Waterville Mansfield took down Cascade Christian in straight sets. Soap Lake swept Wilson Creek, and Etiette swept aside Thorpe. There's only one match happening in volleyball action tonight. Eastmont High School is the location where the Wildcats are hosting Moses Lake. That's at 7 o'clock. Today is the first round of the the District 5-6 1A girls soccer tournament. Cashmere is hosting College Place. Cascade is home against Walook. Omak is on the road at Natchez Valley. Royal is hosting Kiona Benton. Well, the prep football weekend is actually beginning tonight and will go through Saturday. Wenatchee will celebrate its seniors tonight as the Panthers host Southridge at 7 o'clock at Lee-Bofto Field at the Apple Bowl. Eastmont is home tomorrow against West Valley at 7 o'clock. Moses Lake also home at Lions Field against Davis. Sunnyside visits Eisenhower. It's a mess in the battle for second place in the CWAC, so they'll play most of those games tonight in case of a tiebreaker needed next week. Fred is at Grandview. Tompkins is hosting Lakewood. East Valley visits Ellensburg. Prosser hosts Sela. Tomorrow, Quincy hosts Othello at 7 o'clock. All the games in the South Central Athletic Conference will be tomorrow as Cashmere travels to Natchez Valley at 7. Royal plays at Wapato. Connell hosts Walook, and Zilla is at College Place. Omak has a non-league game tonight at home against Mount Baker. Cascade will visit Chelan tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Bridgeport was home earlier today against Republic. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock kickoff finds Lake Roosevelt at Okanagan. Brewster hosts Manson, and Liberty Bell travels to Tonasket. There is one 1B game tonight or tomorrow and 3 on Saturday. Moses Lake Christian visits Soap Lake tomorrow night at 7. On Saturday, Easton visits Lake Quinault at 1. Anaят hosts Mabton at 2. Waterville Mansfield has a 6 o'clock kickoff Saturday night against Oroville. Just a reminder, NCWLIFE will broadcast tomorrow night's Big 9 tilt at Eastmont, where the Wildcats host West Valley. Pregame with Grant Olson and Brandon Harley gets underway at 6:30. Kickoff set for 7. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.